and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Mainstream Money Collapse. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification button so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media so that we can help get the word out. Now, let's get started. We're seeing a lot of disturbing signs of empty streets in California. Let me give you an example. Just a few short years ago, if you went to Sunset Boulevard in downtown LA and you went there, let's just say 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30, the streets would be packed full of people who wanted to go to the nightclubs. That was what you did in Los Angeles on the weekend. You'd hit the clubs, you'd hit the restaurants, you would hit the bars. People would be everywhere, walking, talking, flirting, laughing, enjoying themselves. So if you did that now, in fact, somebody just did it recently at 11 o'clock on a Friday night on Sunset, and you know what they saw? They photographed it all, they videoed it all. There's nobody on the streets. Nobody. You know, they walked around with a camera for more than half an hour, 45 minutes. They saw maybe one or two people. And they have concluded, as do I, that people simply can't afford to go out to the restaurants and nightclubs and bars in downtown LA anymore, especially, late at night. They think maybe it's the complete absence of money. Maybe their pockets have been emptied by all that's going on now. Maybe burning down the richest part of LA, Malibu and those other places, maybe burning that to the ground was a major contribution to this phenomena. But it's uncanny. You look around and there's nobody. And I'm not talking about 4 in the morning. I'm talking about 11 to 1 o'clock. Nobody. Imagine if that were your town. Well, a growing number of people feel that if the current White House cannot fix these problems, that we'll see this phenomena across the country. Are you going to pay a fortune for parking, for gas, for alcohol, for restaurant food, for smaller portions than ever before? I don't think so. I don't think many people will. And if, let's just say, you're wealthy, are you going to, take your woman downtown for a bite to eat? And are you going to go to a restaurant if the restaurants are all empty? And that's what's going on. People cannot afford the restaurants. They cannot afford the parking. They cannot afford to be out. So, this is really, really disturbing. So whether you have money or you don't, a lot of people are hitting the no button. They're just not going to participate in this, financial destruction of people wanting to have fun. A lot of places in LA are now charging $100 to go to their bar or restaurant and park your car in front of the restaurant. $100. Can you imagine? So we're seeing signs of this, in California. And by the way, if you don't believe me, just watch the videos on YouTube. They're there. And it is the sort of thing that I believe is happening. You know what this is? This is a stealth collapse of California. And they were planning on taking this phenomenon nationwide, but they haven't been successful at doing that. They just have not. So there are other phenomena, these stealth phenomena. For example, banks are refusing to reimburse people who have had their money stolen. And if you look at the latest hack attempts to get money out of your account, they're amazingly clever. Like one hack involves them sending you a gift box. You open up the gift box and you see it's from somebody you don't recognize. And there's a diamond ring inside, and the diamond ring comes with a note, and it says, "Please scan this barcode." So you scan the barcode, you figure, this is a real diamond, I should scan and find out what's going on. And guess what? Very quickly, the money gets yanked out of your account. They go in through your smartphone, to your bank account app, and they yank everything out. And you know what happens when you call your bank and tell them what's going to happen? They say, sorry, we can't help you. Now, what's the mainstream doing about all these strange developments? Well, they're doing nothing. Report some money stolen from your bank, watch what happens. They'll say we cannot help you. You shouldn't have clicked on the link. So, why are some banks limiting people's access to their money? What is going on there? Why are some banks limiting people's access to their money? It's their money. Well, this phenomena is increasing and it's causing a growing percentage of people to believe that the banks just don't have their money. Why else would you not give it to them? Have you noticed the increase in homeless and destitute people standing in front of grocery stores hoping for some change or some food to be given to them? Well, I think the reason this is a growing phenomena is because, the food kitchens simply can't support all these people begging for food. So they're now on the streets. And a lot of people predict that the next stage of all this, of all this sort of behavior is that people will simply begin to get violent if they can't get food. That seems to be inevitable. Have you noticed how empty the movie theaters are? Does anybody even go to the movie theaters anymore? You walk past the movie theaters and you look inside and the theaters are empty. Like 95% of the time, nobody's going to the theaters. They've all come to the conclusion that the streaming apps are good enough for now. They don't need to spend $20 for a ticket, $15 for popcorn, and $12 for a little box of of candy. It is just unbelievable. Have you seen the acceleration in the closing of restaurants and nightclubs in California? Amazing. You can walk for blocks in Los Angeles and not see a single open store or nightclub. They're all gone, closed. And guess what? Nobody wants to buy them. And once again, a lot of these phenomena are dramatically worse in California than they are in other parts of the U.S. A lot of these phenomena are dramatically worse in California than they are in other parts of the U.S. And if it wasn't for the results of the presidential election, then what you see now would be spreading across the country. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to see a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on your social media to help get the word out.